I would like to take a minute to talk about this man, the late, the great Herbert Chapman, who was born on the 19th of January 1878. Now, as blasphemous as this is going to sound, before there was the legend, the great, the god manager that is Arsene Wenger, the man that revolutionised the modern game, gave us the Invincibles, there was actually Herbert Chapman, who for his day and his time did things to the game that no one had ever seen before. Chapman himself was actually a player. He had stints at Sheffield United, Notts County, and dare I say it, even the infamous Spurs. It was actually while he was at Spurs that he knew and met Walter Toll. Now, Walter Toll was actually signed by Chapman in 1911 on his third stint as Northampton manager. Walter Toll sadly died in 1918 during the First World War. In fact, the very last months of the war. Who knows what a sort of player he would have gone on to be. Another fact that shows just how ahead of the curve Herbert Chapman actually was. He saw past the racial bias of the time to see the cracking player that Toll was. And again, who knows what he could have done after that conflict had he have lived to put those boots on one more time. Now, between 1921 and 1925, Chapman actually managed Huddersfield Town and led them on to incredible heights, winning various trophies with them. And it was in 1925 that he went on to, guess where? The Arsenal. When I said earlier that Chapman revolutionised the game, I wasn't joking. He introduced things that we take for granted today. WM formations was one, numbers on the back of shirts, pre-match talk by the manager, actually letting the manager do what he's hired for and guess what, manage. But the other thing is he introduced something we're all thankful for. Imagine it, everybody. It's a cold, wet midweek game. It's 8 o'clock at night. Guess what he brought in? Floodlights. Who knows what Chapman could have gone on and achieved with Arsenal, but sadly after a stint of pneumonia he died on the 6th of January 1934. As an Arsenal fan, we totally respect and appreciate the lineage that he has given us as a great manager of our time. But I think it's also fair to say that he revolutionised football for many, many teams around the country and maybe even the world. So on what would have been your birthday, Herbert, I salute you. Thank you from an Arsenal fan and God bless.